Now, map is another function which is meant to map, not to filter. So loosely speaking, mapping is like converting. It maps or converts one value to another. So let's have a look at that. Now, when it comes to this is about map demo. Now, map function is saying it expects a function and a collection. So again, you need to give a function and a collection. It takes each value from the collection, passes it to function, and the function is supposed to return another value. Okay, now I have a set of numbers. They're not in the form of integers. They're in the form of strings, like this. They are numbers, but not in the form of numbers. They're stored like strings. We need to convert them to integers. So these are the values, and I want to treat them as integers, though they are not integers. How do we do that? Now, this is where your function like map can play an important role. So map is saying, tell me what is the collection and what is the function you want to use to map or convert the values. So I say I want to call function in and give nums. This map is saying, okay, I will call this function for every value in this list. So 10, that is a string, is passed to int function. You don't have to create the functions yourself. If the functions are already there, make use of them. So this is where I map. So I can just take those values and print them. And if you just want to print, it may not make much difference between printing strings and numbers. But this is just to show you that the process is working. But what if you want to take these numbers and get sum of those numbers? If you want to get the sum of the numbers, you can't say sum of nums, because this is containing strings, not integers. And if you try to do that, it says, sorry, I cannot add an integer and a string, because sum is internally trying to sum them, and it is supposed to have all integers. But here we have a string. So what we need to do is, before we ask for summing, we need to convert every element of this to integer. So this is exactly what we need to do. In fact, you can do that here. You can say map int comma nums. So at the end of the process, this is giving you all integers. Now we give those integers to sum, and then we are going to get the result. So go ahead and run. And there you get the total. So this is pretty powerful. You can convert this to whatever type you want, whatever values you want, and then you can provide that to this. This is a frequent operation because sometimes you get the data in the form of strings, though the data is actually numbers. So you need to convert that to numeric and then perform the numeric operations. Well, you need not call the ready-made functions. You can create your own functions. Let's say we want to take only the uppercase letters present in a set of strings. How do we do that? Now here we have the values And like this, we have some uppercase letters and some lowercase letters. And I need to extract all uppercase letters. Now, this is my data. And what if I want to extract all uppercase letters? I want to create new string that is going to take all these uppercase letters. Now, to do that, we need to go with map. But this time there is no function that is going to get you all uppercase letters. So you need to create your own function. And we say extract upper. And this is the string. And we need to take all uppercase letters from this given string and return those uppercase letters. How do we do that? We take one character at a time from this. And we can know whether it is upper. And if it is upper, what do you do? Well, one way to do that is to do some concatenation. So st plus is equal to c. And that's it. At the end, you return st. So take each character from the string, and if it is uppercase letter, concatenate to st. And finally return st. Now let's go down, and here for s in, we say map extract upper, comma, values, and then print s. So you want to extract all uppercase letters from these strings, and that is the job assigned to this function. And whatever the function returns, we print it. Go ahead and run, and you can see A, BBC, and UD. So it just to show you what you can do, but there is no limit. It is all up to your requirement. Based on your requirement, you can create any function to perform any operation. But again, remember here, this is supposed to be a string, and this is supposed to return a string. So this is your extract upper, and this is how you can call that for each value. So it maps every value to a new value. So that ABC is mapped to A, BBC is mapped to BBC, and so on. And there is no limit. You can have anything you want.